I went to chiropractic this week. There's an office in the building that we're in. And I went as much for just pranked, if you like, just to see how bad it was. And they didn't disappoint, right? They didn't disappoint. I'm recollecting my 20 minutes. My appointment was at 2:30 and I got there at 2:05. My experience was my new patient intake forms. That's it. Nothing else. When I mean nothing, I mean nothing. Like, nothing. And it took me at least 6 goes to fill out the forms because I felt like I'd filled the same ones out 6 times. In the end, I'd just give them fucking back and said, look, I put that on there 3 times. And she's like, well, no, you need to fill it in again. I'm like, well, I've already filled it in. She's like, yeah, but you need to fill it on in this one. I'm like, well, you've got my business address. Why am I need to fill out another one? And at this, I'm fighting with you. You must go through this every single time a new patient comes through this business. But that's the protocol. That's what this lady does. She never once asked my name. I'm the easiest human being on earth to start a conversation with. You're obviously not from round here, boy. Yeah, I ain't from round here. Where are you from? That's interesting. I had better service in my Uber today. In my Uber today, a guy from Guatemala picked me up, and he said, where are you from? I said, from England. He said, oh, teach me about some history. So I said, okay, we've got 15 minutes. What do you want to know? He said, why have we not had a king? So I started explaining to him about the line and how it all works and who's going to be king next and Prince William and yada yada. And he was interested why it's not a girl and the rules have all changed. And then after 10 minutes, I said, teach me something about your country. And he started talking to me about how it's a communist country and this guy's in bed with Russia and all this. I'm like, great. I've learned something about, I'm interested, right? I'm interested in this guy. Here's what I know. Sadly, I can't hire that guy again. But I wish I could. If I could go and find that guy, he would be picking me up every single time I need a ride in Orlando. He'd be picking my kids up. He'd be picking Natalie up. He'd be picking my mother up from the airport. He gave a shit. He cared. He was interested. This is even better. He'd been working since, let me get this right, around about 10 p.m. last night. So I was about 10 and a half hours in to a legal 12-hour shift. He was obviously towards the end, tired, didn't need to. I was his 7:30 ride, and the guy still gave a shit. But he'd get my business time and time and time and time again. And this lady in that chiropractic office is sitting there on her ass day after day after day after day. And I blame the business owner always for not recognizing that position is losing him thousands beyond belief. Nothing to do with insurance, nothing to do with cash, nothing to do with all of the other excuses. Just doesn't give a shit enough to go in and change the way somebody feels about the service so that they want to keep giving them their money. This is Disney.
And you brought the 2 key points there, and I'll, if you don't mind me summarize, huge. One is don't be boring. I mean, we all get in a cab or in an Uber and they don't say anything to you, and so, well, I'm not going to start a conversation. And the other is that, you've got to look for what is preventing your team from providing great service. It's those service roadblocks, those speed bumps, whatever the hell you want to call them, that you've got to ask your team, okay, what can we get rid of? What do we need to change in order for it to be a great client experience, patient experience? Getting rid of the 3 forms that you got to put your address on 9 times. Okay, that's a downer. And people who are depressed and people who are agitated will not spend money with you. I mean, nobody comes to Disney for their incredible parking experience, right? Do you go to Disney so you could, go through their parking experience? No. But they've got to do it well, and they've got to do it quickly and efficiently. Otherwise, you are going to be cranky. And cranky people don't spend money. You're going to go into the park, in the hell, I'm not buying a $9 cookie. But if you had a good parking experience, yeah, I'll buy 3 $9 cookies. One for me, one for my son, and one for me for later on. It's going to, it's going to happen. Disney wants you to park quickly. You want to park quickly because you want to get in and start playing. Disney wants you to park quickly so that you get in and start spending money. But if you have a bad experience, it's just those little things are going to leave little sour tastes in your mouth. It's the little stuff that'll kill you.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.